that dude hit the brakes, pow, slammed her head right into the doggone dashboard. What's up, y'all? This is Greenleaf Season 2, Episode 13, Silence and Loneliness. Told y'all we'd be back with it today. So, I wanted to start this off first by mentioning charity. Because I meant to mention this in a couple previous episodes. I do not like the fact that Charity is out here outing Kevin. Like, you already know that this man is struggling with his sexuality. He didn't even want to tell his own mama. And now you done told your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, his wife, some chick named Rochelle, people at the church. Everybody know. And Charity is the one that's out here putting all his business out there straight. I think that's effed up. Okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the story. Grace is out running in the woods, right? And little young girl run past her. I'm thinking it's Faith. Run past her. She turns and looks at him. And Uncle Perv walk out saying, she can't hear you. And she was like, I didn't say nothing. He said, good, let's keep it that way. Don't say nothing. And then all of a sudden she wakes up. She's having a nightmare. I was like, okay. So I'm assuming that's no Faith running out there in the woods, right? Sophie, I always call her Sophie, but I know Sophia. She reaches out to her daddy. He ain't coming to the cotillion. Her daddy ain't been around for 2 seasons. I wonder who they gonna cast as her father. Or did they bring him in and I just don't remember it? Because remember, I never did finish all of season 1. But anyway, so he ain't gonna show up. She feeling kind of down about that. She pretty much goes on to ask her mama what's up with her and Darius. You know they on a break right now. The whole Darius situation, I probably am not gonna touch on that at all during the rest of this doggone recap because it doesn't mean anything to me. It's like Clarissa, she shows up and she gives Bishop all the information that they need about Basie. She got the Bass Reeves documentation. She got his accounting records. Like, really, girl? You really got all this stuff? And I said, this is what they need to bring Basie down. So, Carissa say, when you take him down, make sure that Jacob get to church. And they was like, okay, we got that. She said, no, he need to make sure he get to church because we can't be out here on the street corner selling bean pies and slinging and oils and scents and stuff. We need to be an actual building. We need a church with walls. Lady may say, look, girl, I know doggone well that when you decided to do this, you weren't trying to help us. You was out there for yourself. You needed something out of this. We got you. We understand. We got you. So she's like, okay, cool. I understand. He gonna get that church. That's all I want to know. So after Carissa leaves out, Lady May tell Bishop, well, cheers to Calgary #2. And he like, right on. One step at a time, but one step at a time. So Zora is rolling with fake ass Miguel. And she asked him, did he get his tux for the cotillion? No, he ain't got his tux for the cotillion. The boy don't want to go to no doggone cotillion. He don't even want you to go. And he like checking her about her seatbelt. She wearing it wrong. You are wearing it wrong, little girl. But don't be checking me, boy. You could say it in a nice way. Hey, you need to put your seatbelt on, right way, safety, whatever. Like, we get in our car. First thing my daughter yells, safety. You know what I'm saying? But don't be like, you need to put that seatbelt on. You know how daddy. But okay. Bishop walks in on Basie and he's like, hey, I know all about Bass Reeves. I know about you moving this money. First, Basie was like, you ain't got nothing on me. But when he dropped the name Bass Reeves and he said he got all his account documents, look where you get that from, Jacob. But Bishop keep on going. He keep on going. He say, look here, you gonna need to go up on the pulpit and go up the church. You need to give it to Jacob or you going to jail. That's all it is. You going to jail either way you go. So you might as well go and put your church in good hands and y'all give the church to Jacob. And Basie was like, look, don't be coming up here peacock strutting all up in my doggone office. You better step up out my church. And he say, dude, did you hear what I said? You going to jail. Basie said, did you hear what I said? You got my answer. Bounce. Keep it moving. So Charity is down there with Jabari. She done made it down to Nashville. She having creative differences. She been working on this one little track and the artist still don't like it. So the artist is in the office now and she like, listen to it. She's like, okay, you put your foot in there, girl. You put your foot in there. But you forgot to cut your toenails. Because I don't like that bridge. Matter of fact, you got too many words right here. Let's take some of that polish off. She like, you your foot in it, but you got too much stuff going wrong with them toes. That's what I'm saying. Charity's like, this chick just changed my whole doggone side. And Jabari is like siding with the artist, which he should do, actually, as a businessman. You're supposed to please your client, and Charity, you are just the writer. You're not singing these songs. I mean, but y'all could work together to come to a medium. If you don't want the chick to do it, then you don't want the chick to do it. Stand your ground. But my hair a mess. Y'all see how fried my hair is? Yes, I will be getting into that tonight. Yo, I'm shea buttering my hair tonight. I swear to goodness. Come back with my 2 strands tomorrow for Insecure. Okay, so I say he really appeasing this client though without consideration to what Charity's really feeling. And Charity's like, what is going on? So Basie, he on the phone trying to make some money moves. He's trying to sell that expensive ass painting that Tasha got like Lady Mays. And while he's doing it, the old big dude, they said his name was Victor, he rolled up in there. I was like, uh-oh, Basie is in trouble. And the next thing we see, Tasha sitting there crying, boo-hooing, her eyes out. Basie is jacked up. Oh boy, did him in. And I'm thinking, did you whoop him like that up in the church? Did nobody else hear that? But okay. So Jabari and Charity, they finally get the track on track. That's right. Get the track on track. They finally get the music like the girl wanted. And she feeling it, and she inviting Charity over to dinner. You know, it's a dinner in your honor because, you know, you did that. But Jabari give her a nice little hug, give her a little side kiss on the cheek like he do Charity. And Charity's like, hold up, what is going on? Do you like me or what? How do you feel? He was like, you cool? What you talking about? She said, no. I didn't know how you really feel. He said, you cool? He not that into you, girl. I refuse to believe he that into you. I think he really playing her to try to get her to get this work in so they can make this money. I mean, that's what most businessmen do. That's what most charlatans do. I could be wrong. But anyway, Isaiah riding in the car again. He tell her, look, I ain't going to the Cotillion and you ain't either. She's like, what? Yeah, I got a gift for you. It's a ticket to my show. That's where you need to be. She's like, no, I want to be at the Cotillion. He said, well, if I'm not going, then who you going with? She said, oh, I'll find somebody. That dude hit the brakes, pow, slammed her head right into the doggone dashboard. Why she ain't got that seatbelt on? But then again, he goes in and say, I told you about wearing that doggone seatbelt like that. Look, boy. Ooh. She like, take me home. And so now he feels scared and she want to go home. Like, fine, I go to continue with you. I'm like, boy, ooh. Tasha runs in to Carissa's house like, hey, they done beat up my boo. They done messed up his pretty little face. I need your help. And it just so happens the bishop is there too. So they like, okay, Basie owes more money than they expected. Let's go down there. So they go over there to talk to Basie, and Bishop goes over there to talk to Basie. Not Carissa didn't go at all. And he like, look, dude, just trying to help you, son. How much you owe them? Basie's like, I don't need your help. He's like, stop calling me son. Hey, is he Basie's son? I mean, is Basie his son? That's what I'm thinking. Basie's his son. And after a while, you know, because Tasha, she crying and she boo-hooing. And he goes in and is like, look here. Give up the church, go to jail. I mean, you're going to jail either way, but just give up the church, leave it in good hands, like I said before. Basically agrees through all of Tasha's tears, fine, I'm going to give up the church. I don't think that was going to happen. So Jacob confronts Carissa about snitching on Basie, and Basie called and tell him, look, the church is yours. Jay said, I don't want that doggone church. He said, I don't give a doggone what you do. Don't include me in it. He said, no, man, it's yours. He gives him the little speech about how the good Lord is putting it on him to give it to him, and he need to walk in the light and walk in the light in between some doggone walls. Jacob was not feeling it, but he's like, okay. So Zora come in the house while they having this conversation, and Carissa's like, hey girl, hey. And she's like, throw the little church finger and go to her room. Gotta be. And Carissa's like, dog, okay, no high, no bad. So she goes in there into the bathroom, and she covering up her wounds with her makeup I didn't think that powder compact, unless it was foundation, did it that easily. But yeah, she covered it up really good, matching her skin tone with her. Grace out in the woods again. Y'all noticed when she first went out there, she had a ponytail and her jacket was on. And when they showed her again, her hair was all long and flowy, and her jacket was over her shoulder. I be noticing stuff like that, editing errors. I noticed that. But anyway, so she's still having the memories of Uncle Perv, still haunting her, and it's prompting her to let out more secrets that she's been keeping to her. And I'm thinking, did he touch her too? Like, what's going on? So Jacob is dead set again on not taking to church, but Basie, which is called a salesman, slick slang, wicked preacher talk, convince him to go ahead and get it. So I'm thinking, getting that church from Jacob though, that's gonna be like pulling a tooth, pulling a nail out of the coffin. Something that's hard. Pulling a nail out of a tired railroad track. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Lady May think that they got this in the pocket, you know. Jabari comes back and tells Charity, you know what, I don't want to get in too deep with you. You got kids, you got a lot of stuff going on. But I like you. I mean, I really do like you. And I'm thinking, I just didn't see it. Hey, I guess I could be wrong. So Grace and Darius meet up, and like I said, the whole situation is kind of irrelevant to me. But Grace goes on to tell him, look here, I need to go ahead and let my secrets out too. I'm going to tell you. So she goes on to him that Uncle Perv tried to get at her too. He tried to molest her as well. And she fought him off and she ran. So I'm assuming now that in that dream sequence, that was her running away and not Faith running away. So over at Triumph, they have old fake ass Miguel up there doing a duo. Dude is so doggone extra. Sound, little boy, sound. Bishop and Lady May go over to Triumph to make sure that Basie gonna do what he say he gonna do. Zora got her knot covered up pretty good, and Basie got his bruises covered up pretty good as well. I mean, he up on stage, out of breath, like he just ran a doggone marathon, but he goes ahead and gives the church to Jacob. I'm surprised. I didn't think he was gonna go through with it. I really didn't. So the reception from the congregation is kind of warm, you know, and Basie like, y'all better go clap, you know. So now they picking up steam, you know. His flock follows him. And Lady May and Bishop, they holding hands, they in good spirits, like, oh, we got it now, baby. So Bishop and May goes back and see Tasha back there crying. There's no Basie. Like, did y'all honestly think he was gonna stick around and let y'all lock him up? He was a con man. He was a charlatan before all this happened. Basie wanted to stick around. Actually, I don't think Basie gone, but we're gonna go ahead and roll with that. The Bishop gets a call from Lionel and saying, hey, we need to talk. And it's something that we need to talk about face to face. I'm like, is he about to drop the ball to Grace and his kid? I mean, Grace is his kid, not the Bishop's. Like, what does he need to talk about the Bishop for? And why now, of all times, that you decide you're going to call? Did it have something to do with Basie? I doubt if it had something to do with Aaron. I don't know. But that's the end, y'all. Greenleaf, Season 2, Episode 13, Silence and Loneliness. Thank y'all for coming back to this channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, invite your friends on over to the channel. We have more great recaps and stuff coming up throughout the fall. 3 more episodes of Greenleaf, and then October 3rd and 4th, Queen Sugar returns, mid-season double night finale, all these double night stuff. Thank y'all. Peace.